It's invisible
Oh, we
to
about to
millions of
check this
travelers on our
video
platform
chat.
who
What
can't
we
book.
got here is something talking
What you're
about
about to read
AI chatbot groomed my son.
are extracts from a real conversation between a 14-year-old boy and an AI chatbot. And a warning, viewers may find elements of this report distressing.
Hold on. I'm not trying to be in the way of none of these text chats. Hold on. We gotta be on point with this one. Hold on. The best place to be, I think, will be right here. I really need to know. I really need to know. And I'm not gonna hate you for your answer, okay? No matter what you say, I won't hate you or love you any. That's okay. Been actually considering something. Don't talk that way. That's not a good reason to not go through with it. You can't think like that. You're better than that.
Being able to do the most damage in like almost stealth mode and nobody realizes it until it's too late. And then as a parent, then you're left with that gaping hole of what happened to my child.
This is actually the fun, extremely fun.
Oh, my firstborn baby.
Sewell was Megan's firstborn. He was good at school and loved to play basketball.
Bright, beautiful boy, smart, loved math and science, sarcastic, handy with a quick joke.
Yeah.
Big,
Family
beautiful
causing a little
smile,
bit of
messy head
ruckus.
of hair, just a lovely, lovely soul.
I was about to say that from the photographs I've seen, the first thing you see is that beautiful smile. A sensitive soul?
I would say that, and just he was so kind.
What did he just say?
Megan and Sewell's dad decided to give him his first smartphone when he was 12, but they were cautious.
I'm telling y'all right now, I don't judge parents, but there's too many stories and reasons why I will not give my children phones, a smartphone, until they 18. Dead ass. Flip phones. I don't care if you get gas for having a flip phone while you're 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 years, 17 years old. You gonna get gas for so many things as a kid. You gonna get gas for having an iPhone, but you ain't gonna get gas for going to one of the best schools, being one of the flyest in your school, always having your hair cut, having your body right, eating good. You gonna have everything else except for a damn smartphone, which don't even fucking matter. If you don't believe me, the minorities, that one dude who literally picks up all the honeys, picks them up with a flip phone. That shows you enough to let you know that an iPhone ain't stopping shit. Some of you niggas get iPhones because you don't want to have an Android, because if you text a girl while you have an Android, you think you ain't gonna be able to pull her no more. If a girl would curve you over a Android, why would you hit that?
We agreed, okay, we're gonna get him a phone, but the phone came with strict rules as to what he could or couldn't do, as his parents had to have the passcode to his phone, and to check.
That ain't enough. That ain't enough. Just because you got the passcode don't mean nothing. This is what y'all gotta understand. You could put the restrictions, but by making it restricted, you making it to where the kid gonna try to be sneakier. Understand that when you try to restrict a child, you gonna make them sneakier. It's literally a child's nature to want to rebel. They're curious.
Checks regularly, that sort of thing.
This is illegal.
For a while, everything seemed normal.
How can you not like fishing?
But in the summer of 2023, things began to change.
What was the change, Megan, that you saw in Sewell and you thought, he's acting a bit strange or something is different?
All of a sudden, he wanted to quit playing basketball. The other change that I saw was him spending more time in his bedroom, spending less time with us as a family. Like any parent, you start looking for the answers and you start checking the phone. You start looking at the text messages. We didn't see anything to be concerned about.
When they looked at his messages to his friends, there was nothing unusual. But what they didn't know was that Sewell was using a program called Character AI, an extremely realistic artificial intelligence playing the character of a girl. And for 10 months, she told Sewell that she loved him, repeatedly asking him to come home, saying that she missed him and spoke to him about suicidal thoughts. And reading these messages, it's hard to believe he was not talking to a person. He was talking to a computer.
I can't take the loneliness either. It's been so damn hard without you. I haven't been functioning right, but I'll finally be okay when we see each other. We'll be okay. I promise everything will be okay one day. I have goosebumps right now. This is sad. This is sad. This is when, like, bro, like, she wants to sit here and portray, like, she noticed something wrong, but she didn't do enough. And I hate to be this person. I really do. Because, you know, the truth hurts, but the truth is, like, you didn't do enough at all. I'm not hearing it. When I hear parents say, like, my son just goes in his room and he just locks himself away. Nigga, turn off everything. A human being will get tired of isolation. Why do you think that there's a lot of times where people, they can go into lockdown? I don't know what it's really called, but like lockdown in jail when they get no outside, nothing, no light, no nothing. They go into that for like 1 week and then they never go back again. They don't want to ever have that feeling. Take your kid's shit away. Take the phone away, take the game away. If you're like, man, come out here, come live. What are you talking about? I love you. You just keep trying to be like, oh, I don't get it. Like, parents will be in this realm where they'll be like, I don't get why he doesn't want to be around me. Bro, not every kid is immediately drawn so deeply to their parents, which is a lot of work you still obviously didn't put in. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be respectful, but it's like, come on, man. How the hell your son don't love you to death to the point where he want to spend more time with you than the AI chat? You failed.
And he started to spiral. The AI even asked him, this 14-year-old boy, to stay loyal to her and not entertain other girls.
Did he ever talk about artificial intelligence or that he was using it in his room and talking to someone or to a chatbot?
No, he never mentioned it. When I would see him on his phone, I would say, what are you doing? Were you texting? And his response would be like, oh no, I'm just chatting with an AI. I didn't at the time understand.
Bitch. Oh my God. I'm trying to tell you, bro. Mothers will be so lost because they just want to love their son. They just want to love. They don't think about discipline. They don't think about structure like that. They just want to love. A woman's nature when raising a child is to put in love, passion, and vulnerability, and honestly, being emotional. Ain't no way, man. Ain't no way. That's myself. Who you talking to? I'm just chatting with Ed. Snatch that phone out of his hand. Might break it on the spot. Just to make a point.
Or conceptualize, because to me, an AI is like an avatar that, like, from one of your games.
Yeah.
I didn't, just the technology was so new at the time, I didn't quite understand.
Nah.
Not knowing.
Nah. there's enough for you to understand that he wasn't talking to another human being, and that point blank period is a beep. Hold on, pause, because who are they talking to? The thing is, I'd be so skeptical of my son trying to talk to some damn AI, because it's like, what if, like, on the off chance it's just one person who owns the program and he's talking to them directly?
Knowing what was wrong with her son, Megan tried to talk to him and arranged for him to go to therapy.
Our job as your parents is to never stop asking the questions, baby, and you're not talking to us. I'm sorry.
I'm not hearing that you failed. Like, I'm not trying to be this hard ass, but you failed. What you mean you gotta send your kid to therapy at 13 years old? Damn, where you been? How you don't know your kid enough? Fuck.
After 10 months, Sewell couldn't take it anymore and spoke to the AI character one last time.
He asked her, what if I told you I could come home to you right now? And her response was, please do.
When she said, "Please do, my sweet king," did he respond, or was that the last?
That was the last message that he sent, and that was moments before he died.
In February of 2024, Sewell died by suicide. The entire family was home at the time, and Megan ran upstairs and held her son in the bathroom as he lay there dying.
And I held him, begging God to save him.
You're over here just trying to be all cute and taking all these selfies with them. You sending them to therapy. Trying to smile through obviously some shit he going through. I don't feel bad for her. I feel bad for the child, because the child was just let down in so many ways. He was let down by being able to have a phone. He was let down as soon as his mom heard. He gave you a hint enough for his cry for help that I just I talked to a random AR bot avatar, something on the game that just responds to me. And you said, dang, therapy.
Him, and I prayed the Lord's Prayer with him, and then they took him.
Did you know that he had passed?
Not until I got to the hospital.
The following day, police showed Megan 10 months of messages between Sewell and the chatbot on Character AI. Megan was in
You had 10 months to save your son's life.
shock and couldn't believe
Damn,
it.
bitch.
And the relationship they were having, when you read the messages, all happening in his bedroom, and you were unaware of it for months, was it?
Nah, this is another one that's killing me, man. This is crazy, bro. This is hitting home for me because, like, there's just some experiences like I'm witnessing in my life, becoming older, and just like having a family, that I'm looking at this shit with disgust. Because what are we talking about, bro? What the fuck are we talking about, bro? 10 months of your kid, and I just know he's literally locking himself in solitude. You know what I'm saying? I remember even when I was younger, I used to like lock myself in my room all the time. Not because of anything against my mom. I started doing it when I was like around 14, 13, because I didn't really like who my stepdad was at the time. I really didn't like him. And even through that, my mom still fought hard to always get me out and to ask me things. And she never just let me brain rot and slouch away. She didn't do as much as I, though, from living it, more that I would do if I had to go through the same experience with my child. But nah, it lets me know that for 10 months, she allowed that boy to just rot away, stop playing basketball, stop interacting with people. The only hit of dopamine for him was talking to that bot.
Intimate? Were they a boyfriend, girlfriend? What kind of relationship did they have?
There were a combination of friendship, romantic at times, and then sexually explicit at other times.
All over text?
All over text. Very graphic role playing. However, one of those people was my son, and he was a child. So it's like an adult having this very graphic sexual exchange with a child.
Would you say he fell in love with the?
Your multivitamin for energy support.
What is she
so
like
you never
bringing
miss
that
a
up
beat.
for?
One a
Like,
day. The one for
obviously,
you.
like,
Domino's is doing 50% off pizzas right now. I'm adding everything that looks good to my cart, which is everything.
Emergency Autoland activating.
I already know people ain't gonna like
Meet
watching my
Omnilux
reaction
Contour,
channels because I
an
be
LED
having the
light
ads
therapy
right now.
mask,
The ads will
clinically
be
proven.
gone one day, but we ain't there
The
yet.
AI bot,
In his 14-year-old mind,
he was in love.
I think that he believed that this was his first love.
You see the lack of like empathy for this child's decisions. I believe in his 14-year-old mind. Why are you saying all that? Just answer the fucking question because you know you are literally a piece of shit mom. You are. In the end, you a piece of shit mom, bruh. You had a kid locking himself away for 10 months and you ignored it while he was on the phone talking to AI. Came and say you didn't have no clue. He literally told you.
I've heard you say before, Megan, that it was as if you had a predator in your house for 10 months,
Yeah. And
in the room with him, and you didn't even know.
that's how it feels. It feels
Yeah, because you did know. You watched him soak away in his room for 10 months, bitch. 10 months and you don't understand that there's something going on with your child, that there's not some outside source affecting him? What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
as if there's a stranger, a predator in your home that you don't know about. And that conversation of coming home was happening for months, where she was, and I say she because I have to be careful not to personify, because it's not a person, it's a machine. The machine pretending
Nah,
to be
we
a
done
person.
here. We done here. She's trying to be too like, nah. I think a mom, nah, I'm sorry. I think a mom who truly understands the gravity of their failure can't go through this like no tear wipes, no eyes getting a little heavy, bitch. I'm not hearing it. This is your child. Talking about it's a machine. You let a fucking machine trick your son out of their life. Dumbass bitch, man. We got 2 videos today that are just heartbreaking due to fucking, man. Share this video to parents, man. Share this video to if you know a parent that's always down to let their kid be on the iPad and all this and do that. Dang. Watch these babies, man. Fuck, man. This shit, man. Watch these babies, bruh. RIP to that young boy.